at T2 Daniel, they might go for Vegas. There's nothing stopping them.
They don't have Glyph. Like, this is one of the changes that we haven't seen super reliably, and yet Kataru's out of the base. Draken's trying to at least get a T2 tower in exchange, but well, that's Sladin's dieback being expended.
They know where Kataru is. They saw him under the observer ward.
Gotta get back, my man.
Oh, they're gonna see him again? Zayats?
He's gonna force a BKB out of him.
Yeah, that's a big one, and they also purge off the double damage rune as well. That BKB, no DD, and Mega Creeps. Oh no, and Secret, they're not gonna look to leave the bases. Resolution onto the Weaver Sabas. A huge rolling thunder and give the opportunity for Draken to get the time lapse out. That's Crystallis down, but can they deal with the sniper, however? He's got the Aegis, he's got the BKB still to work with. I don't know if they're going to be able to get on top of him to kill him. You see the respect that Tempest are giving up at Resolution. Just charges into the middle, not caring about...
Killing spree.
So that if someone does get jumped, at least you've got the boys there to help.
Kataru, they showed for a second mid. They're gonna look to jump Crystallis, so Zayats in once again with the spike. Carapace have been able to catch up the sniper. There's no hesitation from Nisha. Jumping Kataru, and meanwhile Sabas has been caught out as well. Secret, once they sense an opportunity, they pounce. And Tempest have lost 3, and soon their objectives are gonna fall as well.
Yeah, for sure. They had the right idea. I think they just committed way too heavily. As soon as you... Oh, gonna go for an even deeper dive here. Nisha, not even needing mana, he says. Run! Put you down, and well, it'll be enough. Bit of an early usage on the Glyph as well. I suppose the tower's about to die, so yeah, it just feels like there's nothing they can do against this.
It's Megas again, I think.
Yeah.
They push so...
Use the shrapnel to scout out the fact that it's not. But, I mean, they've found something even better.
Yeah, they're onto the Void Spirit. Zayats has done it again. He started the fight with the fall from Nisha. The Void Spirit's gone. Can't use next on the agenda. He'll drop the Tombstone, but it doesn't matter. Secret, they're way too far ahead for Tempest to be able to deal with it. Even Kataru just has to BKB TP out, hoping he can escape. And Secret put all their attention onto other heroes.
They're even, well, they're picking him out. Zayats wants the stun. Ooh!
Oh no. Oh, that should be all she wrote. He doesn't have a buyback. The G's had dropped. And Secret, what a great way to be able to start out the last chance qualifiers. They were 2-0 Tempest. Early game, you know, we saw some really good movements coming out from Tempest, but just Secret, the composure from them. And really important.
Plenty of lockdown here. If you don't get the BKB off, you're pretty much dead. Stun comes out, the 2 full on, looking good as well. Morphling now in trouble, needs to get him out. BKB just in time. The reload pulls him away though. Now Paparazzi in alone. Gonna turn on the Boxy first, takes out the Shaker. Looks like it's gonna be a stock reset coming out, but the jumping from Marcy trying to stick on top of Matumman. The toss back as well. We can't get out of here. He's stuck in the middle with Paparazzi, and Drought is now dead. That's a dieback on Matumman. XG just may have gotten control of the pit.
Look at that massive splitter. Finally, they kill a Visit again. There's a no buyback on him. And this is the big opener that XG was looking for, with 2 dead on the side of Team Liquid. Both the Visit and the...
they don't want to walk into him. Zaya's been a permanent thorn in their side in this game so far. Old 11 looking to move in. Shiva's been manning with the jump. The Hex comes out to interrupt him, kissing the backline. Wukongs goes down. Stampede to try and reset and get a better position in here, but the Shaman still can't survive through it. BK looking for targets. Paparazzi running off to the side. Is going to stand his ground to fight, but Cookie to toss him away in our range of the Monkey King. Sudden interruption to the split up through, gets rid of MK. Paparazzi now in trouble. The split up follow up from the Morphling shuts him down, and Liquid are dominating this fight.
That Earth Splitter, absolutely crazy damage. The natural order effect certainly kicking in as well from the Elder Titan, but the key for Liquid in that fight, I think, was the reason.
Games in, some of the best players in the world, not a single Midas breaky. Can we get over this in our pub games, please?
Don't get ahead of yourself. There's going to be Midases plenty in this event.
Oh, this is so furious. This is infuriating right now. BK moves in, stun comes out, the Shrek stuck on the spot for half the Stampede, gets the BKB out, but it's too little too late. Liquid are just out of control in this game, and XG have no way to recover these fights.
And it's just, he's just dead. And this is, yeah, Liquid is making a statement here in game number 2 right now. Old 11, he'll be fine at least, but it's over. Yeah, GG, that's it. And this is going to finish in a tied series, of course, 2-game series, so that's it.
To see what will happen next. Bottom tower is no more. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Killing spree. The silence. Is under attack.
Caught out, he's just dead. There's no counterplay to this, right? No, that's pretty unreal, but the team,
they're going on
the rest of the Nouns are actually going in here. Vici jumping forwards, doesn't commit the chrono for it, does, but he does get the BKB out from Moon. Moon tries to get the Roar, but the Manta is going to dispel it, and now the damage coming into Gunnar. Gunner's just killed off. He's going to immediately buy back and TP back into this. They have to find a way to turn this one around. Costabile comes in with the stun, but in comes the Ethereal Blade from Lays to buy Vici the space he needs to get himself out. Get out, get in, get out. Alrighty. Well, in comes Z-Freak, looking for the kink, looking for maybe the punch back as well. The Snowball is going to be able to get him the first kill onto the Faceless Void. Sven and No One are running themselves over. Will they get the follow-up kill onto Vici? The 4-star out of the Wukong's command is going to make that completely useless. As now in the backline, Tudi's trying to make a 2-man stun onto them. The Roar comes out as well, reflected as Vici standing in the middle of this fight. But when he comes out of the fight, what is he going to be able to achieve? The Chronos Blade comes out onto Gunnar. Once again, using our fashion shot to kill off both the cores, and that's going to be it. For game number 2, it is
losing life number 1. Okay, that's something. Frank really wants this black hole. He will get the black hole, but immediately cancelled. Now BKB activated by the viewer. Goes in with the Eclipse. It only brought down Michael. Ravage will be there. It catches Parker on the last tendrils. He is now in a little bit of danger. The first one in danger, though, is certainly Affliction, as he's going to die on the other side of the fight on the high ground. They're chasing Parker. Waveform away. It's not going to keep you safe, my friend. They have so many ways to chase you down. Both supports will buy back, but 2-1 end. Leo Style goes too far forward. Leo Style's dead, and Affliction can't save him. We spoke about this, Kezu, and it turned out not to be a concern, but more of a prophecy. If he can't save the left track, they end up losing all their heroes, and now they're going to lose the whole damn base in the process. We picked this hero for a reason. It's supposed to have this massive impact. They're trying to play around the Roshan pit right now, but they don't have the Enigma nearby. They're going to go jump onto Ramsey. He still has the BKB, and even without the Eclipse, can easily turn back onto Parker. Parker losing so much health with the Spirit Vessel and the EMP. No way for him to survive that one. They've lost both supports. Those 2 diebacks as well. And with Parker being gone, there's no way in hell they don't just rush down middle. With the full Skadi, BKB, Dragon Lance, and Infamous, they read the writing on the wall, and they don't like the story it tells them, so they will instead just can't TP to safety, but will buy time for a team to arrive. Look how long the snowball is, and now he blinks back to safety. Will still get caught in by the Blood Rite, but he's bought time because his team is now arriving. He will be the first casualty, but Parker making sure that he won't be the last. RP onto Lina, she's dragged back into the Requiem. They've right-clicked her down. Parker turning his attention towards DM. Will be able to right-click him through the BKB Ramsey. Ramses coming in. Ramses doesn't have BKB anymore. Ramses is gonna die. Yamich in with the Shadow Realm, tried to activate the Terrorize. It's not really gonna matter for any of these players, and they're gonna drag back Yamich as well. Frank is on him. Impetus shots will chase him, and Hakoda, he's just gonna decide, well, you're on your own, buddy. I can't really help you out from this position. And time is being bought by Yamich, but it's only borrowed time. 3 heroes have fallen. Infamous get both of the core heroes out of this, kids.
I was right at the Infamous, so we have to jump on both sides.
Ooh, jump on both sides. Requiem will be there. They're actually gonna go in with the RP onto GPK, but that doesn't kill them just yet. He's gonna turn around onto these heroes. They will be able to bring down Frank and the first life of Parker. BKB from Ramses and GPK this time around gonna be way too strong. They catch the SF as well. Hakoda will get snowballed into by Leo Star, but it doesn't really matter. What the hell happened in Amhari? They end up losing all their heroes. They couldn't kill GPK during the duration of the RP, and as a result, GPK turns around and kills every last one of them. The clip will be there just to buy a little bit of time. SF is up. He's trying to get out here. He's TPing into the midst of the fight. There's going to be silence going out onto Frank. They're not going to allow him to do anything. Parker goes in with the BKB, able to bring down 2, but eventually will still die to GPK. And 3 heroes on the side of VP will just buy back into this. They recognize that they've just won the game, and so does Infamous, as the South American squad throw in the towel. Bomb will connect onto Yang. Team Secret still have this Aegis. They still have quite a lot of creeps. They still have a Sea Dragon as well. They want their tier 3 tower, and they are going to get it. Meantime, Dyax pushing back Frisk towards the Invoker, who got off an Echo Slam, but only onto 1, so it doesn't do much, and he dies back in a hurry. And also in danger of dying back, as he's taking too much right-click damage. Resolution ensures that he too has an elongated time in the fountain. And Vici Gaming, they cannot deal with the damage, they cannot deal with the army, and they cannot deal with Team Secret in game number 1 as they throw in the GG call. And Secret coming now off the back of the Mars available again. Nisha coming in, gets off the Shiva Squad, gets pinned. 2 heroes caught at the same time by BAP. What a buyback coming in from him. No Nisha, no resolution. There's only Puppy that remains. Yes, Nisha might have brought back, but I'm not so sure how much he can accomplish here at the very end. XM wants to end this game right now. BAP will tank up the triple meteors, but Erica makes sure that they tank up on the Invoker more damage than he can handle. And with all the cores dead, only Puppy remaining, the captain will throw in the towel. GG, well played is called. Vici Gaming take game number 2, draw this. Runs him up. XM forced off closer towards the Faceless Void and is able to kill him. No buyback available for him. Zyax rolled into the fray as well. Got Reality Rifted back in and he also died. Rezo can't get back up onto the high ground. The forced off didn't have enough range. He's able to activate the BKB and keep living, but no Void, no Bubble. Vici Gaming, they haven't even lost the Cheese nor the Aegis here, so they can just keep going.
Yeah,
Melee Rax is certainly going to try. Yeah. And they get the kickback. Walrus kick coming in from Yang. He's going to end up dying, but he's fine with this one. He's gotten the dieback out of Zyax. XM in the meantime now turns his attention towards Puppy. Reality Rift with some right-click damage. Not enough to get that kill just yet. On the other side of things, BAB taking damage from Nisha and Resolution, and he's going to end up dying. Buys back instantly, but he has wasted their BKB timings. So he goes back in with Erica to kill the Resolution Venom. But Erica doesn't have BKB himself anymore. Will end up dying.
For this kind of one-shot, one-kill. Keep your eyes peeled. Here we go.
Yep. Doesn't pop it yet. Will now do so. I mean, Force has got on top of him, but it doesn't even matter at this point. The Undying is going to get absolutely shredded. The Lynch also going to be eaten alive by V-Tune.
Run.
Next target. Oh my god. Just tap out. It's so brutal. This is sad. Natsumi, the big carry, the turret blow, the GGs have been dropped though. It's going to be over, and it's going to be an ultra kill for V-Tune to end this game on another ridiculous KDA as well. Natsumi,
deal with him.
Jesus. Just hop in the terror wave here to try and get a cheap sneaky go onto V-Tune. I mean, they're going to force him out for now, but now they're making it into the backlines, but they managed to catch out no one. He's just gone. Didn't get off the BKB, and I don't know how they keep catching him out like this. They're going for the win right now. They're going for the bottom lane of barracks. They want these mega creeps. Playing it safe. There's a wall of forward of Solo who just comes wandering too close to the flame, and he gets burned. And now look at Forces just jumping straight into the fight. There comes a slam down onto Marty. They'll GG out from that as well. Oh, there we go, Polaris. They find the magic, they break.
Going down.
Contests.
Smoke over on the side, jump forward, there's the BKB, but immediately gonna get held down and played by Lewin. This click's coming up from Paparazzi, they're just way too strong. The chase is on now after Sam. He's just getting nibbled to bits as they follow up. Poor Divine Llama. Is he gonna survive this? Paparazzi is very hungry, it feels like. He'd like to get it, but he's not gonna be able to find it. But they do manage to find a low throw forward. Quickie hop forward here, coming out from Alex. He's gonna use the mules here to roll forward, and they just clean up. My God. Look, this Paparazzi says we're just finishing this up.
Yeah, they're
Hit
just
these
gonna
cows.
push. That was very clean. And again, though, Sven trying to blink in with a stun over on the Pudge. Not even the ideal target, but Pudge BKBs before the stun even connects. The only thing he ends up stunning is the illusion. And yeah, this is just looking very
Now they're just padding the stats now. Come on, guys. Down goes Divine, and this is gonna be a dead E. Yep, the GG gets called. Too cocky, you know? Maybe they'll found us, but no, this is Extreme Gaming. They're gonna just focus down here as he went in for the duel. Not gonna be able to do anything though. So there it is. There's the GG, well played. And the Extreme Gaming is gonna take this series to.
We popped the smoke.
Zephyr. Oh, smoke on smoke. Jump in, Zephyr. That's a good ultimate. Couple of clicks though, and Matu just blows up the Venomancer and Unboxy with the Fissure as well. Holds the Legion Commander into place, and Anna is on the other side. Let's see if they can get into the middle of the fight with the help of Thompson. They're trying to battle over towards Matumberman, but the Pulverize not making sure there's a Sunray opportunity, but they're too far ahead. The auras are too much for them to deal with. As T1, they have to tap out of game one as Liquid will take it 41 minutes in. Right from Liquid. They're going to see Thompson's positioning, surely. Instead, they're going to look to jump Arno. He's in a compromised position. Insane he's going to try and step him in the middle fight with the BKB, but he doesn't have an opportunity for the black hole. But Arno, he's getting chunked down. Matu is way too farmed. And meanwhile, they're on to Thompson again. And Zai in with the hook stomp. The Mortar kisses as well. And T1, they've got to tap out. There is no way for them to come back into this game, too. As Insania drops a celebratory.
Perhaps see them go back in as the Lemon starts creeping forward. The jump forward with the disposal. Follow up though from the tusk. They manage to go and grab Ramsey. There it is. There's out of it. We don't know. What a vortex though. Oh my god. GPK. He grabs everyone. It's almost like a black hole, but it's not enough damage. They don't have the TA. They don't have DMs. They just punch Hakoda to death. Just draw their attention. I think that wildcard just versus Pro here. Off of that 2 fights. Yeah, the GG gets called. Oh my god. Wild card. Truly. Gonna try pick up. He doesn't manage to pick up the right one though. Oh no, the Nimbus gets dropped. They're running into the back line. Even but left alone. Thunderguns Rush won't be able to get that kill. They end up losing multiples. Wildcard, they are buying back. They don't want to let them have this game. As the zip port from alone, looking to see if he can get the jump onto GPK, but they do have the Yules again. He's gonna have to go pop his own BKB, but he's separated from the rest of the team right now. Song of the Siren comes out from Eve. Can they get in a good position here? Alex does not have the Snapfire kisses. Turn their attention over to the Dark Willow. The Ramsey's getting dragged back. They do have the low. They have the BKB over onto Ramsey now as Eve is trying to man fight. If they lose Evie, this could be very much the end of the game. And it's looking like they're gonna be able to find the opening. There it is. The GG gets called. Virtus Pro bouncing back in very nice fashion to take game number 2 and even the series out 1-1.
If Polaris are going to be able to make the
They have
retreat.
the high ground advantage. Costabile smokes on a pop with the bound the strike. He'll lay down the Wukong command as well, but the Rolling Thunder's going to cut the fight in half, and Lelouch is not in the middle. So the Lina can just pump in the damage. Is gonna gets ripped apart. The tips are out as well as Polaris. They know how far ahead they are.
Oh, they're just going to go for another one. There we go.
Combo like you were mentioning. Rupture to the kick. Costabile. He'll make it away. Hey, they do get force.
Okay.
A bit of a streak. They have to use a lot to be able to bring him down. Be able to turn it back around to Husky. And look at the damage at Natsumi. A free fight here for the Bloodseeker. And the final team fight to be able to close out this game. Bruce are back on for 50 seconds, and the tier 4s are starting to go down as well. A very important series victory from Polaris. Yeah, being able to 2-0 Nouns. And we also saw earlier in the day as well, they were able to go 1-1 in their previous series. So they are now going to be 3-1 here for Polaris to kick us off in the last chance qualifiers.
Yeah, for sure. And well, it's on the back of some solid play, you know. The Polaris that just goes for the super deep dive.
Lots of creeps in the mid lane showing. That's at least one upside here. More creeps to Echo Slam bounce off of. If Tempest, of course, can find the jump. Sheepstick, though, is going to be used onto the puck, and that's already a dieback. Erica, godlike now on the Morphling. 9-1-6, right on top of Quintado. There's Echo Slam onto a one-man target, into the fissure. Oh, but the dispose into the heels, even with the fear on the DP shard. There's just not enough control here. Erica, yeah, is going to close this one out with maybe even one last kill. Indeed. 11-1-6, he's going to end the game here, but Vici Gaming are going to be able to string it together a very clean game. So Quintado, all he can do is just TP away. I mean, the meantime, Slark, I mean, it's feeding frenzy here for him. There he goes. Oh, a little Lucent Beam. No, not good enough to save him. There's going to be the Avatos. Depth Shroud doesn't actually cover the Wisp here. So he might go down, but there's so much agile right now for Erica. Look at the rain. He consumes the Luna. Oh my goodness. Tiny barely on screen for a second there as well, as he is skewered by the Axe Shard of BAB. 4 dead just like that. Erica responsible for 3 of those. What is this? 147 agi, a couple of tier 3 items, like that'll make a difference. Unfortunately, not for the tier 4 towers, and certainly not for the Ancient, as under siege it will go. Tempest, they're gonna give it one last fight for the boys, as Caillou caught by the Arena of Blood, killed off by a single right click. He's got buyback, in comes Quintado as well. He's holding onto the Ogre Seal Totem, out comes the Eclipse, BK beat up. He is broken though, he's not bouncing these glaives, gets off the Manta style, alive a bit longer here as they continue to stun up Erica here. He doesn't have Aegis, but has Depth Shroud
Shadow Fan is finishing the game.
To cover him, but it doesn't matter. The game's over. Aegis focused by Vici Gaming. It's just coming in.
Don't need this to happen.
Pushing away, can't get out, has to buy back straight away. Now the dive in towards the Medusa. She's holding on that Stone Gaze, but forced to use the BKB and is currently disarmed. Now she can't go in.
Yeah, she was struggling from the very beginning of that. Buyback for the Crystal going to be coming back in. Buybacks on both sides, especially on the Radiant, but they're just pushing into the Fountain Medusa. Was that a might raid for you, though? Standing your ground in the Fountain. Rampage on Thompson. Because why not? He's getting low, though. Nice Manta. That's going to be enough for the kill. The red numbers come out, but immediately Leshrac buys back and teleports right back in. It's like, all right, we had my fun. I got my Rampage. Let's actually finish the game now. Fortification, but TV's already called. So it is actually a bit. And then that's been the game being played by Infamous pretty much all throughout, and not going to change now. But yeah, Whitemon, that refresher itself is not going to be happening anytime soon. There's Black Hole, there's the first one canceled, there's a refresher though. It's like we saw this coming. The Requiem on top of Silencer kills him. He did his job though, but there's the second Black Hole. The BKB's not going to matter. And Infamous looking to close out here in game number 2.
That's it. There's no way to come back. Zedfar, he was waiting for an opportunity to turn around with the Black Hole, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. He's going to be dropped. Cuckoo left alone on his lonesome. Buyback from Silencer is completely irrelevant here. And Infamous just completely stomped T1's hopes of taking this game.
Issue, but it does seem like T1, they invested a lot into countering this Enigma. Not only with the Silencer, but across the board. Things like the Rubik pickup especially, but
there it is.
Clearly that didn't matter.
Nah, GG gets called. I mean, T1, I think you're right. They have this different style about them. They're committed to the idea. Actually, he still has buy, but he has just purchased a full Bloodthorn. That'll help him. his hands onto the PL's got now some evasion of his own. Butterfly found a lasso. It's onto the Vengeful Spirit yet again. That's this time certainly going to be a dive back. Sebas as well the second time around. He's going to catch a big fish, and that's going to be live. The hook shot doesn't cancel the Phoenix Icarus dive, so Supernova is going to be a huge point for Tempest to fight around. Cortado beating back now into Sweden Strong as Na'Vi are forced back one by one with the two raid bosses left now. No one's going to go into Rolling Thunder and finds the kill there onto the Nyx Assassin. That's a dive back. Some good damage well onto Cortado as the two thinking about turning, going back on. Look, the Thunder! It's not good enough. Cortado falling low, doesn't have Aegis. He denied it in the pit, and now he's going to be killed. Oh no, Dakin, he's going to be next to die as well. Silenced and surrounded by Batoon. But Cortado rather, he buys back, pops the meta yet again, has BKB in 2 more seconds here. But it's too scary. Na'Vi is barely able to escape with a disarm there onto Cortado. Batoon is going to jump in on that. There's a disarm though, and Cortado is going to be able to dispel. Sebas looking for a jump. He's going to find a lasso. Oh, but Sweden Strong there to cancel it. The Sunray heals not nearly enough. Sebas trying to find safety over his Ancient, but down he goes. That's 3 dead. That's Tempest not being allowed to leave the fountain, and GG is called. Oh, Na'Vi have brought this game back from the brink. Unbelievable stuff from them.
Yeah, no, you have to die, but really impressive.
There's no overclock for a couple of seconds. There he goes. They're going to be spamming these rocket flares into the pit here quite shortly. Sebas putting his body on the line to at least make sure it's not too easy. They're going to focus on solo. He's got buyback. We've also popped back here on no one. Sunstrike is going to be used, I guess, for vision there on the Sweden Strong as he's going to whiff there actually a bit. I also hear Batoon fighting 1v1. He's beating the crap out of Draken. Down he goes there, but Cortado still fighting, still has Sunder. Uses it onto no one who just popped back. There is no Supernova for 30 seconds though. That is going to be a very dead Kyu, but they have at least caught no one. Continue to fight, but a 3-man LSA from Batoon. It's huge PKPs and he kills everyone. Oh no, that is an absolute monster LSA in there. That is going to be Roche. That is not FHP. 1, 2, 4 tower dead. He did use his Lincolns and Lotus, but nice job there. He reflects the stun onto 2, but the hook shot is going to be able to find Cortado. Does at least get off Metamorphosis so he can kind of fight through, but the damage not being dealt, and everyone's melting once again at Batoon, and no one who cut through everyone. GG well played is called, and Na'Vi take another 2-0 here on the day. Tempest are going to end up losing, and it goes 0-6 on the day.
Yeah, a nice little element there with
Desperately to gain some of this momentum back, some of this land even. They do have a gem on Leo stuff. We'll find Zai. They're going to try to drag him back, keep him silent long enough so that they can burst him down. The dump shot, though, coming into play, allows him to get the BKB, gets the roar off as the Affliction will fall. Leo's down next to die, and they'll follow up. And they just called GG. They realize they cannot stand toe-to-toe at this point. They missed their timings. So this first game going over to the side of Team Liquid. Very difficult. Like, look at this. Parker's just having the time of his life right now. He's like, come get me. I dare you.
They can all use everything they have on him, and I don't think he dies. He's too fast.
They're trying. They're using quite a bit on him, but nice positioning from Affliction ensures that they get the kill on Boxy. Leo Style zipping right back in. Mickey trying to climb away as Zai is here over in the corner. Gets dragged over. Gets in for a duel. A little bit of damage there for the Chaos Knight. A little bit of victory. As Insania can't climb into his own base. The GG gets called. So Infamous bouncing back pretty handily here. They'll get themselves a kill on Matu at the very end. You know, a little bit of padding those stats.
All right, I will say this. I did not expect Infamous to come back and win against
the Plague Ward Army. Gathered in the high ground. Paparazzi! BY behind him once again, but PYW jumping in deeply, getting up the damage along with Old 11. Ramsey's going to commit super hard onto Paparazzi here, but he's just completely controlled off, and there's nothing he can do. He's just dead, and the G's come out. That's going to be it for game number 1. Virtus Pro, they try their best, but ultimately, this Troll Warlord just could not get into the fights.
Still 1 Ravage for 11. If he manages to wait another 70 seconds, he's going to have 2, but they're going to get given that chance. 50 seconds on the Aegis.
Ramsey's moving in from the side along with Yanis. Beautiful 2-man stun. They're going to be able to take down DY. Now the black hole comes out onto Paparazzi as well. Hex to follow up as well. It's too much for him to handle. He's gone. And the GGs are cool. The big ultimates are just too much for the side of Extreme. And they will tap out of this game. Game number 2.
After yourselves, it's not, you're really limiting the chances, right? So the Secret kind of, you know, led their way to success here. No. I'm struggling with that, but yeah, we're in that overtime phase. I guess we're playing for stats now, and I'm not sure. And now this,
is this endurance training? Because I feel like this is confidence building for Secret. GG's finally called, but goodness, nouns.
Now they call
I guess don't call it until it's done, but there's a difference between making sure that your steak is well cooked and...
a pull on a Viper, and once again, Resolution, we did it before. He was able to survive the double force staff. The snowball save.
He's going
back in, though, and he is now dead for 115 seconds. So it's tough for 48, but still, the triple snowballs, the meatballs flying out. Massage just take off his one low sword. On a clock, they're going to keep him alive. Not going to happen. Chris lives with that blue cause, but he can't stand his ground. He's just dying. It doesn't matter. That should do it. GG, well played. Now splits the series and gets their first game victory here of the LCQ. That's got to feel good at least.
It's got to be feeling amazing here. Nouns after game one to bounce back like this and take game two in such a beautiful fashion, man. I'm impressed. I'm happy. I was a little bit worried that the game one was